everybody, and welcome to Live and Let's Dice live here on a Monday evening. Yes, that's right, once more, the Monday Night War is being presented to you live and in living colour. And by that I mean we have two people who are barely alive thanks to the incredible amount of heat the UK is experiencing. It is myself, Jules Gill, joined with the one, the only Lawson.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening indeed. And this Count Dracula-esque presentation is going to carry on because we are going to suck some blood out of the enemies of the Imperium as Turner and Hooch, I believe. Lawson as yes, I can see now he's just changed his name over. And I will be playing as Ivan Ironstock. Not as funny because apparently I'm just not creative when it comes to names, and I love alliteration because it is the work of bastards. So, it's so funny because, like, I was watching the podcast that the What Culture wrestling team do, and Michael Sidgwick is a lovely, lovely man. He's very, very hyper-opinionated, as is everyone within the sphere of wrestling, and his opinions I actually trust the most because he's seen it all, done it all, and then written a book about it all. But he keeps on saying that alliteration is the work of, and excuse my French, cunts. And so every single time I use a double or triple, I'm just there like, yep, that tracks.
So Sidgwick is an idiot then.
I see, I love linguistic play like that. Anytime that I can do lots of like similar sounding things, like assonance things like that, I love it. I love that sort of stuff. But not for him. Not for him.
No, well, you know, some people just don't like to have fun.
That actually does track. Bless him.
For me, alliteration, puns, if I can like hide Easter eggs into something, I will absolutely do so.
That's all that it's about. That's all that it's about. Today, my friends, we are going to be doing some of the special event that's running. Lawson and I, along with Beanie, last week, did a few of them, but we're here to try and complete them because I want Lawson to get some nice big rewards and also potentially a fat portrait as well that he can add on to his character because that's just the nice type of guy that I am, apparently. And also I need to do it for myself, so it's a ancillary thing. So we are going to be taking on the special event of Inferno.
I was going to say, is the event still everything is on fire?
Indeed, indeed, and that is the best thing. So I'll be playing as a slightly different variant of the Arbites class today, in that I've been very, very evil and abandoned my dog. I've left my dog at home. So by picking the Lone Wolf Keystone, I no longer have a Cyber Mastiff, but I gain 15% damage reduction, 10% attack speed, 10% damage, and 1 increased charges of my Blitz, which in this case is a grenade, which recharges every single 60 seconds, which I would say is pretty damn good. Lawson, what are you going as? Because you are level 11, so I imagine that your keystones and stuff like that are slightly different to me.
Yeah, so I've gone through a bit of a mixed bag, but I think I'm more kind of down the middle of the talent trees.
Nice. Have you gone for? Have you unlocked your Blitz with the grenade, the electro mine, or the explodey hound?
Yes, I have taken the grenade.
The grenade is very useful because it sticks.
I now have actually enough points to get my aura.
Ooh, that's what we like. That's what we like. So the aura that I've gone for is Ruthless Efficiency. So that means that anyone who's within coherency of me gains an additional 7.5% reload speed. That's not to be sniffed at, especially when you're using slow-powered shotguns and things like that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Super Armstrong is just, by the way, hello. And hello to everyone who's in the chat as well. Appreciate you. Hope that you're all doing well on this hot, hot day. Has said, jovial Jules juggles, jokes, jabs, and joysticks journeys. There we go. So it is the work of amazing people. We're changing it from what Sidgwick said into something much more positive.
You show that to Sidgwick and he'll just have like several concurrent mental 9/11s.
Yes, it will be like his eyeballs will bleed and it will just be like, Now, you are level 11, is that correct? So I would say that we probably shouldn't do it on the second hardest difficulty going. Let's put it on to Malice. I believe that's a good idea. And we're going to start with our special event is the Inferno. So everything's on fire and there's loads and loads of flamethrower people, but also lots of elite enemies because it is a shock trooper gauntlet. So expect there to be some pretty stiff resistance on this one. Should be a good laugh.
Okay.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Lawson, how's the hobby going? What have you been up to?
I have been mostly building Gundams.
Oh, I did see a picture that feel free to post it on the Discord to let other people see as well, of a very big Gundam that you got. Well, how'd you pick up that bad boy?
Yeah, so like as you know, my love of giant robots has been absolute.
It is worrying.
It is worrying. So I kind of like there's a specific series of Gunpla kits called like Verkar,
Okay.
and I always really like those designs because they're a little bit more realistic and from a building aspect tends to be a little bit more involved. So I picked up the Sinanju Stein Verkar, which is sort of like an alternate version of one of the more classic suits, the Sinanju. And I have finally decided that rather than just sort of building it and putting it on the shelf, I'm actually doing the water slide decals as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and there's 127 of them.
Oh, hell no. That's a lot.
And some of them are duplicates, so it's actually it's a lot more than 127.
Oh, my giddy aunt, mate.
Yeah.
Right, let's do this. So you've painted it, or does it come painted?
Oh, it's all pre-colored plastic.
How is it? Snap fit, or is it something that you still need to glue in sand and do all that jazz with?
It's all push fit, and
cool.
And you know how we hate GW push fit. It's gotten a little bit better over the years, but
there's always a big old gap, though, isn't there?
Yeah, but like Bandai's machine precisioning on their Gunpla kits just really puts them to shame.
Fair play.
It is unreal how well Gunpla kits fit together.
What a bastard. He's trapped me on the bridge that he's now set on fire. I was trying to slide past him, but I just ended up sliding into the flames even more. Horrible.
How rude.
Now, my experience with Gundam kind of starts and unfortunately ends with the Toonami run of the original Gundam series. And I wouldn't even be able to tell you what arc that I managed to witness as a kid. But I loved that.
That will have been Gundam Wing.
I loved that, man.
So yeah, Gundam Wing wasn't actually the first Gundam show. It was just the first one that was brought to Western audiences.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Was it one of
So that's the one.
Oh, carry on, sorry.
It's the one that most of like people in England will have seen.
Yeah. Oh, feels like we've got a big horde coming in.
No.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm coming back to get you.
So yeah, Gundam Wing was the one that was shown on Toonami. There's quite a few previous series to that. So there's like the original Mobile Suit Gundam, which was like in the early 70s.
Nice. Being picked up.
Then there was the movies, so stuff like Charles Counter Attack.
Yeah.
G Gundam, 008 Mobile Suit Team. There was quite a few other series, but yeah, Gundam Wing was sort of the big one that made it like popular with the Western audience.
Ah, fair enough. Oh dear, big heavy guys.
It was also a fair bit more accessible than yet. Like,
I will say that was probably the thing that I didn't. Like I said, I enjoyed what I saw Gundam Wing, but I will fully accept that I didn't get the plot, because I knew that it was as simple as there are bad guys, we are the good guys. But it did feel like week on week that if I didn't watch every episode, I actually wouldn't have a clue what was going on. Like, it moved quite quickly.
yeah, it did. It was like, obviously it's like 20 minutes an episode, and
I did.
Stop that. And yeah, there's a lot of political intrigue and things, various different factions, and it's like, oh well, there's this secret faction within a faction, and
it felt very much like Attack on Titan in that sense. Like, you could get by just going, hey look, there's Titans to kill, but there was a lot of secondary plots that come at you thick and fast.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to get the hell out of here, because we are attracting a lot of elite troops already. Right, I'm inside the lift.
Don't know what the lift is.
Oh shit, he just got knocked. Oh, that sucks. He got knocked all the way down to the bottom floor.
Oh no.
Okay, right, we'll just have to hold fire until he makes it back up the stairs. Yeah, Hendy just got, like, knocked all the way down into the bottom level of that.
Oh, rough.
Right, in we go, in we go.
But yeah, no, the two hallmarks of like most Gundam series are like deep political intrigue and commentary and giant robots committing war crimes.
Yeah, and some of the deaths and stuff are brutal in it. Hey John, how's it going?
Oh yeah.
Like I remember, and it was quite funny though because they had a scene, and I don't know which of the series it was from, but I remember it was like a clip that popped up on Instagram of a grey-suited Gundam, just like one of the stock ones, going up against one of the main characters, you know, like all bedecked and bedazzled in all of their crazy decals and whatnot. It went out, it had a tiny little submachine gun, it tried to shoot at the main character, it went about as well as you'd expect, and he died in like a single salvo of shots. Maybe it was even just like one big shot and it killed him dead. And I was like, that's rough, man. Like, if you're in a stock Gundam unit, you are absolutely pied, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like these elite die-hard warriors, they will not mess about.
No, and 9 times out of 10 they're like frothing at the mouth psychopaths. Like it's not like Neo Genesis.
No.
Where it's just like, get in the robot, Shinji. No, it's very much like, there are times where it's just like, please don't get in the robot. Will you stop answering all problems with getting in the robot?
Jesus Christ, this is probably not a great situation to be in. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. No, I want to go down. Press down. Press down. There we go. Jesus Christ. I am dying quite quickly. Oh, and I'm surrounded by Reapers. This is gonna be bad. This is a real bad situation to be in. Okay, let's just find the rest of the group. I probably should have stayed with them. They are right below me, and for some reason I've just gone up the stairs.
Yes, there's a Medicaid station.
Yep, I'm heading back towards it because I unfortunately now need it. I thought I was being a real smart cookie by going upstairs, but I realised that all the bits that I needed to get were downstairs. Defend the position, defend the position, defend the position. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't need to worry. As long as I can get downstairs. I am so sorry. I have completely abandoned the group, and I didn't even mean to. I just thought that this was the way we were meant to go, and now I'm just like stuck on the top floor, just absolutely getting cooked by a billion flamethrowers. Right, there we go. There's the team. Bloody hell. Flipping hell, man. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Me and you, me and you. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. All good. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I've been playing a lot of Rogue Trader recently because they've just had a new update, or DLC for the Lex Imperialis, and which is weird because it's just like those two studios working on two completely separate games have both just ended up making stuff on the same subject. But it is great fun. I have unfortunately started from the very beginning again, so that means that all of my progress of my like 70-hour campaign is now absolutely meaningless. And I'm having a great time because they've clearly done so much work to it since I last played it, which is probably about like maybe 11 months ago. And oh, hold on, oh no. And the game is so good, but so very different to Darktide. So like like you can take your time, you can think about all your actions, you can just basically just go like, yeah, cool, this is fine. Whereas this is like, you take your eye off the ball for a second, it's like, oh, I'm dead. Sick. Have you played Rogue Trader?
I started playing it at Christmas, because it's a Christmas present.
Nice.
From a friend. And I think I played like the first maybe like 2 or 3 hours, like barely anything.
Yeah.
Really. And it is one of those, like, I have such a problem with, like, especially like bigger RPGs and things, that I'll pick it up, I'll play it for like the first opening couple of hours.
Yep.
And then I'm like, I enjoyed myself, I will go back to this. And then I load it up and I go, I've forgotten how everything works.
And that is exactly why I restarted, because I was just like, I just will not remember it otherwise. In fact, I loaded into a later save, and I was in the middle of like a void ship combat, and I was like, oh, I don't remember how any of this works. And I played maybe 3 rounds of it and immediately made a mistake that cost me nearly half of my health, and I was like, yeah, I probably need to start this again. Yeah.
Then also, I think I was being really big bollocks by putting it on normal mode.
And you need like story mode.
I need Scooty Puff Jr.
Yep. Okay, there's a monster around here because that music is not a good sound.
There he is.
There's the boy. Oh, and he's thrown up on me. Oh, that's lovely. Thanks, man. Oh, and we've got a hound next to us. Everyone, shut down your things. Right, there we go, there we go. Piece of piss, piece of piss. Yo, Dad. Oh. There he goes, he's down. I love the voice actor for the Arbites class. It is so very good. Like the guy who's like, for the Arbites, like really raspy, horrible sounding voice.
Yeah. They just announced today actually some new Palanite enforcers for Necromunda.
Did they? Oh, sick. I'm guessing that they, as with every Necromunda release, look very, very cool.
They do look very cool.
I feel like Necromunda, the model range that's on there, it really does lend itself well to being like the Warhammer RPG that they've like done some bits for.
Yeah, like Wrath and Glory.
Yeah, it just feels like it would suit so well because there's such a variance of models.
Yeah, there is a whole lot. With,
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, but you have a lot of Necromunda factions, don't you?
I've got a couple. I mean, yeah, I've got a fair few.
Right.
The Orlocks are always going to be my favourite.
They are very cool.
Because it's just, you know, cool dude biker gangs, pretty, you know, jack of all trades, master of bugger all.
Yeah.
I also just think they have strangely like the most closest to like almost cosmic horror story to them in the narrative.
What is their gimmick?
Well, really, they're just sort of like a biker gang that made good. But the head of their house like locked himself away about 150 odd years ago, and obviously, like, you know, Warhammer lifespans are massive.
Yeah.
So
comically so.
Yeah, comically massive. So the head of the house is like, yeah, he's you know, a couple of 100 years old anyway. He locked himself away because he kept saying he was going to find like the treasure of Necromunda, or the secret of Necromunda, or something like that. And one of his and he keeps going deeper and deeper into like the Underhive, which is notoriously like a bad idea.
Yeah, you do not want to go there.
No, you don't want to get like further into the planet. It's terrible. You want to get as far away from Necromunda as humanly possible.
Well, that's why they did that thing, didn't they, with the mutated gene stealers? Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah. So that's Hive Secundus. So there was like, so there's obviously there's Hive Primus, which is where Necromunda primarily takes place.
And all the best music is played.
And all the best music is played. And are now opening up Hive Secundus, which was, well, a member of the Mechanicus did unlawful experimentation on gene stealers, and they just nuked it, and they nuked it from orbit.
Why would you want that?
Well, because like the Mechanicus aren't well known for like their smarts.
Ironic, isn't it, considering that they're meant to be the most logical?
Like, you've got to remember, like the smartest member of the Mechanicus, Belisarius Call, didn't unleash the Primaris until Gundam turned up.
Yes.
And he was like, where are the Mark 10s? And he was like, what do you mean, where are the Mark 10s? And he was like, surely you've deployed the Mark 10s by now. And he goes, well, you said only deploy them in like a moment of urgency.
Yeah.
And he's like, the Damocles Gulf is literally on fire. What do you not think is an emergency? In this situation, he was like, I don't know. And then, you get Primaris. But yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. So yeah, anyway, so that was House Orlok is known as the House of Iron.
Yeah.
And one of the last communiques from the head of the House of Iron is him after one of his sojourns to the Underhells.
Yeah.
And him saying, I have found the true House of Iron.
Oh.
And it's heavily implied that there are men of iron underneath Necromunda.
Oh, that would be a big problem if they ever came back out.
Yeah.
Because if they came back out, then not only would every single ganger have potentially a whole army that they could try and take for themselves, but also, weren't they notoriously not in favour of working with the Imperium or whatever, because of their malfunctioning AI and their hatred for that?
Well, yeah, they were just sort of like, well, why should we do this? Why should we do the bitch work?
Yeah. Well, also, like, wouldn't the Adeptus Mechanicus be like, oh, yeah, we're going to take advantage of you again, and put them in direct conflict with the Space Marines effective?
Well, essentially, because of the Men of Iron, it's why we have servitors.
Yeah.
Because, aboard no abominable intelligences.
Yeah.
And that was because of the Men of Iron.
Damn it.
So, it's one of these things where... I don't know what I'm doing here.
Oh, just tap on all of the buttons until you get moved through to the next phase. It's it's probably the worst minigame that they've ever implemented, but eventually it should like keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. Just keep hammering all the buttons a certain number of times. Just tapping buttons. It will eventually work.
There we go.
It is.
Smashy. There we go.
It is the least interactive and fun minigame that they've done here.
Yeah.
By the way, hello to everyone who's just joined in. I can see that Flo, Jenko's here, Francois is here as well. And also, Francois says, not all abominable intelligence rebelled, and every hive city, even smart cities, would have AI or would have it if not for the revolt. True that. I would love a Men of Iron range, though.
I certainly think that. I think it'd be something fun. Well, what I was sort of hoping way back when what was it? 8th edition?
Yep.
Around sort of 8th, 9th edition, narrative-wise, when they tore the galaxy in two. I was kind of hoping that we might have seen like another Imperial Civil War, but like a Cold War.
Yeah.
Because you've got the Imperium Primus and then Imperium Secundus, which Dante is in charge of, I think.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, with that big gap, it'd be kind of interesting to see that maybe parts of the Imperium cut off kind of secede.
Ooh, that would be good.
But not in like Hellfire and Brimstone way, being like, death to the Emperor, we're not doing the Imperial Tides or anything like that. Just be kind of like, yeah, okay, we're part of the Imperium, but we're not going to listen to your shit. Yeah,
like we have actively been abandoned by you guys. We're going to need to see some proof that you're still cool.
Yeah, it's like life is different here.
Yeah.
We've done what we have to survive. Yeah. But alas, we haven't seen anything like that. They've kind of stalled the narrative a little bit, which is a shame. Oh, I've fallen off of...
Oh no, you've fallen down on the bit we can't get back to.
Oh no!
Ah, shit. Right, we're gonna have to, unfortunately, leave you. That's not cool.
That is fine.
Die. Right,
Yeah, Doug. The Votan do have AI. They're what they call like Forge.
The Eggmen.
Yes.
I would love to see more Eggmen sculpts as well when the range gets improved upon. Oh dear, I'm going to die.
But even they're sort of like...
Oh, I'm dead. I actually did die.
The heads of their clans are AI.
Oh yes, yeah. And Beanie was telling me a funny story that they have a giant supercomputer that basically can answer anything, like absolutely anything you want it to. But the real problem is, oh, we can rescue you. Yes, you're just around the corner. Okay. Only problem is that there is a lot of bad guys here. We need to work our way through to get to you. Okay, right. We can rescue you. We're gonna rescue you. We're gonna rescue you. We're gonna rescue you. Just need to get around the corner. Are you up? Are you up? Are you up?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. Right, let's get out of here. Wait, why is Hellraiser doing nothing? Come on, we need to go. We need to go. We're so close to the end.
I'm coming, buddy.
So yeah, you can answer supercomputer anything, but it takes nearly like 1,000 years to answer because of all of the corruption and all of the tech being just so like out of it. But you can ask it effectively, like, give me the STLs to build the best, most indestructible force known to man, if you wanted to, but it would just take like 1 billion years in order for it to compensate it. And the problem is that Bataan forgets about the question that they've asked. Because they go into their hibernation cycles and whatnot and disappear for ages. So when they come back to it, they're like, what the fuck's this? Why is it saying orange over and over again? I have no idea what this means.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like every Votan league has one of those.
Yeah.
And that's the AI that's sort of like in charge of them, because they do ask them like sort of like basic questions being like, it's like, where should we go next? Go over here. And then, yeah, some of them, there's a bit of a lag on them, so they'll occasionally just be like, go over here. And then like, this isn't plunder. This is a demon world.
This star system doesn't exist by the time that you've given me this answer. Which I do really like. I think it's a very cool little touch there.
Yeah.
By the way,
and
speaking...
then they've got the Egghead Robot Boys as well in the rank and file.
Which I do love. And Beanie was saying that he should just like find somebody to print him 1 million of those heads and have an entire army done like that. And I was like, that would be perfect. That's such a cool little twist on it.
Right. What would be easier is just put ball bearings in the head slots.
Yeah. That actually would be a lot easier.
Just get some metal BBs and in you go.
If you actually painted the rest of the model and then put that in as the last bit, you wouldn't even have to do anything because you could leave it as the shiny ball bearing.
Yes.
So that could be pretty decent. What else was I going to say? Speaking of dwarves and their cool factor, how do you feel about the teases of potentially Chaos Dwarves being added to Age of Sigmar?
Right.
I've got him started now. Watch him wind up.
Right. So they have been teasing two factions for... Well, they've been one of these factions they've been teasing for over 10 years now. Because as I said in the chat the other day, it has now been 10 years of Age of Sigmar, and that has aged me dramatically. But so the two factions are Chaos Dwarves and Shadow Elves.
Ooh, okay.
Now with the Chaos Dwarves, it kind of started properly back in Warcry First Edition.
Yep. Because we got that lovely, amazing model for the whatever one it was, the one that was like in the launch box, and it was great. I loved that.
So yeah, it was just like a little Chaos Dwarf like holding two hammers, and cool. But then later, about maybe a year or two ago, possibly longer, they did the Horns of Hashut.
Yes, 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 yes. You are correct.
And now there has been a lot of narrative stuff being like, oh well, the Cruel Boys have traded with chaos corrupted dwarves in the
Yes.
mountains, and now in some of the new battle tomes, when you look at the maps of like the state of play of things, there's a little key that says that like calls them like Hashut forges.
Ooh.
So they are like they're out there. Like
They are not, and they've obviously had the Blood Bowl thing recently as well, didn't they? So they are not hiding their existence. They are openly set. It's like the dirty secret in the room.
Yeah, so like Chaos Dwarves do sort of exist.
Yep.
And I would like to see them as a faction. However, I think Chaos already has enough factions.
Yeah. I mean,
in terms of the actual game itself,
they
already have. They've got 6 factions.
So you want something for Order?
I think Order has enough factions as well.
So which one? What's left then? Destruction.
There's Death and Destruction.
Yes.
I think Death's in a pretty good place. Flesh Eater Courts just need a second wave, and then I'll be a happy boy.
Death is hard to do though, isn't it? Because after you've done enough zombies and ghouls and stuff, there's not really many places to chuck them into unless you go down the route that I would love them to do, which is the Vampire Pirates.
Vampirates would be great. But I think they've done a pretty good job with the Death factions, is that each of them is sort of like around a concept of death, like the sacrament of death, especially like the Mortarchs. So if you think about so obviously the vampires, the Soulblight Gravelords are blood, the Bone Reapers are bone, the Flesh Eater Courts are flesh, and the Nightborn are spirit.
Yeah.
So it's like the 4 constituent parts of the body when it comes to sort of like necromancy and things like that, and I think that covers it quite well.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, the Horns of Hashut, if the Chaos Dwarves did come out, I would like to see them as a faction. I just think that my worry is that they would come out with like a 0.5 wave.
Right, so basically like the bare bones, like they did with Emperor's Children, just enough to have an army technically, but not enough to run it as a competitive or really that thematically.
Yeah. So like they did with they did it with the Lumineth. When the Lumineth Realm Lords first came out, they had rank and file, they had a couple of special characters, key slots.
Yep.
But then they got the wave 2, and it's like, oh, it's a fully fledged army, brilliant. And I hope if they're going to do something like that with a Chaos Dwarf thing, I don't want to see a battle tome where they go like, oh, bring units from the 6 other factions.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want to see them to be an allied force, because they've done very well to move away from allies.
That would actually really suck as well, because like you said, they have obviously said that the Chaos Dwarves have a strong connection to a few other factions, and if they were said like, right, you can run a bit of Cruel Boys, bit of this, bit of that, you're not really doing much for any army really then, are you? You're just saying like, oh, the only way it works is by hodgepodging it together, the best units from all of them.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to quickly go back to the chat there. After all of our discussions about what could be there, Doug has just said, nope. So I'm assuming that he's either saying nope because he knows a man who knows and a dog who knows about a situation, or it's a case that he is currently painting a huge Chaos Dwarf commission army for his friend that unfortunately they call Rich Jules, which is fantastic. I love that I am just Povo Jules by comparison.
Well, it's not that you're Povo Jules, it's just that
he is exceedingly rich.
It's just that you're not Rich Jules.
Yeah, it's true. And
rich in spirit.
But it's nearly 3,000 points, maybe more than that, and it's totaling nearly, it's got to be over 150 models, maybe more than that.
I remember because he brought that with him to 40 hours of 40k, because he was he spent most of the weekend shaving down.
That wasn't just me. That was a very surreal moment, wasn't it? Where you just had Doug just whatever we were doing, just shaving models with a little file in the corner, just like. And do you remember when he thought he lost one of them, or like lost a hat or something like that? And he's like, no, I've kept them so pristine in this bag I carry around with me.
In this Ziploc bag of fucking pewter.
my Nylar bag that weighs about 1 billion tons.
It was just great, just at any given moment, if Doug could sit down and be still for longer than 5 minutes, you just hear this little clink of metal and file going.
It was brilliant stuff. Also, I just want to say as well, there was another message in the chat that I haven't ignored, which is that Ryan said that he enjoys playing this game and getting pushed around by sweats wanting to rush the level. Do not worry, my friend. We are not that type of stream, and we're not that type of gamer when it comes to it. I hate rushing through this game. I like taking my time to actually like go, oh cool, there's a big fight here. Let's not just like mish past them and try and get to the next bit. Let's fight him here. Let's have a good old showdown. The only way you get to learn this game is by actually spending significant amount of time with it.
Yeah. Really old-fashioned sweats.
Oh, and Beanie's just joined in to say play harder. We're trying, Bean. We're trying.
Louder and sadder.
Yeah.
Data interrogation rate acceptable.
I tell you what, I used to hate the Shredder auto pistol in this game. Now it is one of my favourite little guns. I love how it just absolutely rips through stuff. No, you cheeky bum. You cheeky. Oh, you bastard. He escaped the wrath of the legs.
Escaped the wrath of Hooch.
And if people are wondering why my screen is sometimes filling up with purple enemies, it's because of the fact I have an ability on that is called Marked Execution. So randomly the game will highlight an elite enemy, and if I kill that elite enemy, I will get a big bonus to monstrosities and specialists, like extra damage against them, which should stack up, I believe, in the bottom of the screen. I can't remember which of those bars it is. Or I get a big bonus reduction against toughness damage buff or something, I can't remember. Either way, it's good. We want to kill them. But what's really useful... Oh no, oversized dwarf has been captured. I just realised his name. Brilliant. It just reminds me of that Drawn Together TV show we were talking about last time, where it's like, I defeated all of my my special enemies. It's Captain Hero. It's like even the largest dwarf or the largest like small person or something like that, and it's just like a regular sized dude. Oh, come on. There we go. All good, all good, all good. I've eaten an obscene amount of food. Now I must go and eat cake. Well, you know what they say. Let them eat cake, brother. You enjoy it. You've earned it. And lick the batter bowl clean.
Yes.
Yes. So, what are these shadow elves that you're talking about then? With the other release that you wanted it to be?
So, like way back when they did like Age of Sigmar, when they first introduced Age of Sigmar, they were like, oh, certain like heroes and villains from the world that was survived.
Oh yeah.
You know, like Nagash, Sigmar,
all the biggies.
Yeah, and one of them was Malekith.
Okay.
Who was a dark elf in the son of Marathi.
Yeah.
And it's like they did the pantheon of nonsense and things, and then the pantheon all sort of broken apart and things. And Malekith kind of disappeared.
Right.
And into the realm of shadow. And he's not really been seen since, but he's apparently sort of now merged with his dragon and has become a new being called Malarian. And there's a lot of like various different like sort of like little narrative tidbits about like shadowy creatures in the realm of shadow and stuff. And they've kind of teased them. There was a Warcry warband that was called like the Umbraneth something or another. But like it's kind of like with everything that his mother's been doing and everything that the various other elves have been doing, it's genuinely kind of weird that Malarian hasn't.
Ooh. Now see that.
remade. Yeah,
It's cool.
It's been a big narrative hook now for the past 10 years. That like Malarian is doing something because he, along with the other elves, took a share of the souls from Slaanesh to rebuild the elves.
Oh, really? So he was tempted by the demons. Ooh, real.
No, quite the opposite. So after the world that was destroyed,
Yeah.
Slaanesh gorged on so many elven souls that they went into a food coma.
Oh, okay.
So when the Age of Sigmar was created, like when they sort of came across the new world, the mortal realms,
Yeah.
the surviving elves banded together and captured Slaanesh.
Oh, I know this. Lord. They've captured them and they put them in an impossible chain link fence, basically, isn't it?
Yeah. Put them in like a magic shed.
And all I remember is they kept on saying like they will break free eventually because they're going to work weirdly with thinkings of Zeech, of like it can't be impossible, therefore it has to be able to be broken.
Yeah, like because like the bindings kind of like wax and wane.
Yeah.
So while Slaanesh has been captured, they've basically been forced Slaanesh to sort of like projectile vomit out souls.
Ah.
And each of the elves, so like Teclis, Tyrion, Marathi, and Malarian, all kind of like took this elven soul stuff and they were like, right, we're gonna remake the elves.
Ah, fair enough. Okay.
So using the sort of kind of cobbled them together. Teclis's first attempt was basically he sinned against God.
Yeah.
Because he created the Ideneth Deepkin, who are
They're like the
although
thralls and they're soulless, effectively, aren't they?
Yeah, they are effectively soulless. Like they eat the souls of others to keep themselves like alive. And then he was like, well, this was a mistake. I'm going to abort these. And then they went, nope, we're just going to go closer. It's deeper in the ocean with more sharks and turtle.
Yeah, where you can't touch us no more. Under the sea, under the sea, like that.
Yeah, Marathi made the daughters of Cain and then promptly lied to them, being like, I am the prophet of Cain, and without actually sort of telling anybody that Cain was dead.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, so Marathi's been siphoning that worship and power, and she is now a god in her own right.
I saw the newest model. It's incredible. The big snake
Marathi.
beast.
Yeah, Marathi Cain. So she's basically split herself into two beings, Marathi and Marathi Cain.
Yeah, and isn't it a case of one of them dies on the tabletop, the other one dies, or something crazy like that?
Used to be. I think it's changed now.
There. Now she's just rolling.
Yeah. Now she's just an absolute beefcake. Like the Daughters of Cain used to wreck house for a good like edition and a half.
What was their ability, like their faction-wide one?
I can't quite remember. I think it was like a murder lust.
Just good in combat, was it?
Well, they were incredibly shreddy in combat, and they also quite a few of them had like the ability to like run and charge.
Ooh, that's always going to be brutal. That is.
Oh yeah. Which in a melee-focused game is
Yep.
the tits.
Indeed, it is.
As they say.
God, this is a bloody. This is on the second easiest difficulty, and it's like quite hairy situations we're finding ourselves in with this shock troop corner, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. But yeah, so like Malarian's kind of been missing, presumed gone for 4 editions, and they keep like teasing him here and there, like, oh, is he doing this? Oh, is he over there?
Yeah.
And
is he
then
behind this curtain?
Yeah, and then the Dawnbringer Crusades.
Yep.
There was like a new character model that's for the Daughters of Cain, but is like a faction separate. Oh no, I've died in fire.
It's okay, don't worry, I'm nearly near you. I will pick you up as soon as it's all good.
The Crone Seer or something like that.
That was it, yeah.
Very cool model. But I think it's like she hears the vision, like she hears the voice of some like raven god or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, is that Marath? Is that Malarian?
Ooh, yeah, because that could tie in quite nicely. Well, I mean, I hope for you. Oh god, he's right next to me. Can he get through this container? Oh god, he can. I was thinking to myself, oh, I've got the luck here. Nope, I do not. I'm gonna die. That's it. There you go. Get in there. That's it. Get that debuff on him. There we go. He's out. Nice one. You killed him. Oh,
Who else thinks they're faster than Booch?
No, Retro. No. It's no use. No way. I'm going to do fine. I'm going to do fine. No game over. No game over. We're going to push through. We've got nothing to worry about. We're a well-oiled team. We're going to be fine. Oh, shit. Don't go there. Don't go down there. Don't go there. Demon host. Right, let's just go this side of it. And ignore the demon host. Right. Where's my team? There's a dog. That's always a good sign. Nope, nope, nope. Not on my watch. Shuvi.
Oh no, Shuvi!
And there we go. She's up. Right. Everyone, group up. Let us move onwards to glory. Okay, don't go down to the right. Don't go down to the right. Go stay to the left.
If you cease to be of use,
because that demon host is gonna mess us up. No, stay away, stay away. Oh, I've led us to a dead end. Nice. That was very courteous of me.
You've killed us all, Jules.
Yeah, whoopsie. Final words. No. No, 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 no. Shuvi, get back up. No, not my watch. Not my watch. So how do you think the Arbites class plays to your beloved Ogryn?
It's good. It's good fun. It's nice to have the. I mean, like I said, a shotgun in any game, and I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no! Shoot! Turner! No! No! It's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. There is just so many enemies in this run. Okay, we'll probably choose one that isn't a shockwave gauntlet next time because that's a lot more hit through the wall. I mean, it's great for any achievement that you've got about killing certain types of enemy units and whatnot, but not so much when you're just trying to live. Okay, right, where are you? You should be able to respawn soon. Where are you?
Living is overrated. I can be.
Okay, let's get you back. Let's get you back into this.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've just seen Doug's message.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reveals thing this weekend. I think
There is 17th, I believe. It's on.
Okay, so next week.
Where are you?
That's good.
I'm looking for your. Oh, you're on the other side of this wall. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, you're not. Sorry, what were you saying? I keep interrupting you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I was just saying, I'm glad that the reveals are on the 17th.
Oh, Shuvi, please heal.
Because this weekend is going to be for me anyway, is entirely dedicated to the Gundam card game that drops on Friday.
Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be so good.
Unbelievably excited. So it's going to running, obviously, like the launch day events and things.
Right, okay, there you are. I can see you. I can see you, Lawson. I'm coming to get you. There is, unfortunately.
Hey.
I can see you. Oh, there's unfortunately a fair few people in my way. Let's just. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Right, depower. Fight my way through. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's a chain link fence. My worst nightmare in front of the way. I've got to go through the train to get you. It's so annoying. And I don't know where the rest of the other teams are. They have just disappeared, left me for dead. Right. No, fuck off, Ranger. Oh, fuck. Right. Fuck off, Mauler. Fuck off, Mauler. There we go. Right, there you are. Yay! There you are, buddy.
Hey, it's that guy I am.
There you go. Oh, and a bomb just right by your foot. Fantastic.
Yep.
Right, so we've got to find, open all these ammunition crates and drop these ammunition pods into the, whatever that plane is called. We have 2 of them already, and there's 5 we need to get. So that's not bad. Oh, and... No, I'm stuck between them. Right, we're going to need to coordinate our efforts on this. Because every single time I pick up the thing, I'm getting shot to shit.
Oh no, fire again.
Nope, it's okay. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't panic. Yes, okay. Right, where are you? Right, I'll just hold the fort down here. Admittedly, it's proved to be fairly difficult. Right, there we go, right. Let's pick up this. I've got it, don't worry. Oh, fuck's sake, mate. Every single time I try and pick it up, there's a new fucking enemy just around the corner.
What a bunch of bastards.
Right, I actually, genuinely think this might be a very difficult one to complete. We have 2 already, but you're going for it. Keep going, boys, keep going. I'll keep covering you. For some reason, Shuvi has decided to go out on their own. And I think that lack of cohesion is holding us back somewhat. Right, there we go. There's 3 of the 5. And it looks like there's 1 more up on the right there. Oh, shit, I was hoping I'd get that one. Oh, dear. Right, I'm heading off to the right.
Oh no.
Ooh, don't worry. I've got you. You're up. Oh, there's a... No.
Oh,
I know, I saw it, and I was like, I don't even have time to tell him what's going to happen. Right, okay, come on then. We got this. Could it be here? It is in here. It's the last one. All we're going to do is get this back, and then we have won the day. Slowly but surely. Because I cannot apparently run any quicker than this. That's it. Blast the fuck out of them. Right, I'm going. I'm making my way uptown. Downtown was overrated. Come on. Oh my god. As I say, is that as fast as you can actually run? Come on, bud. Come on. Literally, the end is in sight there. There it is. Come on. Put it in. Right. Get to the ship. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
And as always, throw all the grenades out because no point keeping hold of them anymore.
Let him carry on, he's claimed you. Your attention, look for the...
There we go. Beautiful stuff.
Lovely.
Save that crate for the next game. Always, mate. Always. Leave nothing but footprints. Okay, right. Now, my friend, let us try and do one of those that isn't horrifically overpowered with elite shock troopers.
I would enjoy that, yes.
Yes. Oh, Shuvi wants to merge a new strike team. Hell no. Weak. No offense if that's anyone in the chat that's been playing there, but it wasn't it just wasn't. It wasn't suiting our style. Our style being that of winners.
Unfortunately, Shuvi's under the pretense that we are not the ones that latch on like limpets to better players.
Well. Looks like... So, I'm going to be... What was I going to say? I'm hoping that the Darktide people will be at Gamescom this year, because they were saying that there's like probably no new updates, but there might be like a new hot fix and some other bits there. And like whenever I see them, they always give out great socks. That's what you meet them for.
Yeah, that's been pretty much like the entire drive of your entire career, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just the acquisition of nice socks.
So Lawson, have you ever been into Blood Bowl?
I tried it.
It's hard, isn't it? It's really hard. I suck at it. I am the worst player at it.
Ha ha, dear listener. So me and Andy, we got when Blood Bowl got its revival in whenever it was, like 2016, 2017,
Yep.
whatever it was, we picked up the box.
Mm-hmm.
We built the box. We sat down to play our first game, and
I'm liking where the story's going.
before we had even rolled kickoff,
Yeah.
there was a random audience event that threw a rock and killed one of my players stone dead.
No. That sucks.
Hadn't even kicked off.
That's appalling, to be fair. That's just terrible luck.
Yep. Then I somehow managed to get my hands on the ball after kickoff.
Yep.
Immediately fumbled it, and just like I've never had a success in Blood Bowl.
Wow. That is impressive, to be fair.
Mm.
A 0 success rate.
Yeah, 0 success rate. But as we have discussed, my general track record in life is terrible.
Yeah, what were we saying before, that when it was your so how many games of One Piece have you won, roughly?
Roughly, I'd say it's probably single digits.
Nice.
And I have been playing like 3 or 4 rounds every Saturday for the past, like, I want to say like 4 months.
Fair enough.
And I never win more than, unless it's a bye, I never win like more than 1 round.
Oh, bless you, brother.
Yeah, but it's quite funny with One Piece, the way, because it's all done through like Bandai's kind of like app thing.
Yeah.
So it scores the rankings, based on other players' data.
Yeah.
As well. So in case of ties. Ooh. So I have played so poorly in an official capacity that actually beating me is worth less than beating your average player.
Amazing.
Yeah. And me winning means more than somebody else winning.
I love that.
Because a few weeks ago there was a tie on round score for second place, and because I am such a consistently bad player, it edged me into second place and then the other player into third place.
Flip it out, brother. Flip it out. I mean, you can't make that stuff up. That is incredible work you've done there.
Yeah. See, I'm playing the long game. I just consistently lose for about 6 months, and then I'll take second place once, and then go right back to 0-3.
And now I retire as champion.
Yeah.
Outstanding stuff. Right, I will load up the next one very shortly. I'm just powering up my weapons at the moment.
Have I leveled up? Oh yes, I have actually.
Yes, I'll let you spend your bits and bobs.
Okay, so got my keystone here.
Oh, your keystone. Oh la la.
So lone wolf. No,
good sir.
Cybermastiff prioritizes ranged enemies. Cybermastiff plays elites and specialists.
How is everyone in the chat doing? I hope that everyone's having a good time and a good start to the week so far. And just so that you know, we do have a filmed Monday Night War going live next Monday. It is between, come on, Jules, memory. It was filmed not even that long ago. Oh, it's Tau v Tau mirror match, and we're using the new mission or newer mission cards because we don't usually play with them, so that'll be quite fun. And it was a very good match. Beanie and I had a good laugh with that because I don't know Tau that well, but I like the changes that have been made recently to them, and we were playing a detachment that had a lot of easy to remember bits and bobs. So it was lots of shooting, lots of stuff dying, and it was just great. And after that, I haven't played Chaos Knights in a long old time, not since they've had their new, and they've just had their new codex come out, so I'm going to give them a try as well soon. So that should be fun.
I've seen that. I keep my toes in the 40k world.
Yep.
Occasionally, I've seen that Chaos Knights have had a big resurgence.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like, I would say that they've had the classic side grade, but what I love is that there's now just more options and ways to play them, because now, believe it or not, Lawson, in a 2,000 point list, I can run 6 of the big knights, and one of them is the big bad bling daddy that you painted for me.
Ah, will he be making his appearance on this channel?
The grand debut of the disco ball.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's mad because I remember when I was looking at it at the beginning of 9th edition that you would be able to do 2 big knights and 6 small knights, or 4 small knights, maybe 5 actually, and that would be the list that you'd run because everything else was just a waste of yours and everyone else's time. Whereas this, it's like I could run 8 to 10 war dogs and have a decent list. I could run a mixture of them. I could have the iconoclast fiefdom with the use of cultists and allied demons, and the one that I'm looking to run, which is the Lords of Dread, and their ability is that everyone gets a better OC, so basically they can control objectives more, and also for 1 CP every single turn, which they get to use for free, so 0 CP, they get to get sticky objectives for one of their units, which is fantastic. So very keen. Very keen.
It's good. I keep forgetting that like sticky objectives is like a special rule in 40k. It's just that's just the rules in
like,
Sigmar.
Everyone gets it in Sigmar, don't they?
Yeah, like it's not even like a thing. It's just part of the core rules when it comes to contesting objectives. It's like if you have an objective, you hold it until you don't.
Which is cool. I really like that. It kind of makes sense because, like, why wouldn't an encampment stay under your control? It would be like you would leave behind like a contingency of like 5 guardsmen just going like, right, cool, I'm going to hold this then, raise the flag and keep it held high.
Well, yeah, it's sort of like, yeah, it's also one less thing to remember.
I like the idea as well because it keeps the battles being fluid. You're moving forward towards the center of the battlefield or moving units around. And like you say, it's a melee-focused army, and it would be a bit of a shame if you rewarded those who had better shooting than the others just by being able to just stay, by forcing them to stay back because they can't come and advance towards you.
Yeah, they have sort of like they've really changed. They really changed sort of like more defensive plays with Age of Sigmar, because it used to be the cities of Sigmar. If you took sort of like a purely dwarf force,
yeah.
I remember like because Andy used to do it all the time. He would just turtle and castle.
Yes.
And then with overlapping auras and what have you, it was almost impossible to get through his flanks. And then he's just got Hellstorm batteries and cannons and various gunfire and range stuff, and you're like, oh my god, I'm just getting shot to pieces here.
Well, that's what they found was the problem with the old world, wasn't it? They've had a big rework of it, and now the infantry are meant to be decent because they've got lots of extra little buffs here and there. Because they were finding that people were just going, right, look, Bretonians are just sitting on a hill, firing double rank fire into every large monster that peeks its head out, because if it's a large monster, you all get to shoot at it. And in a game where nothing has very many wounds, it was just like, well, this is shaping the battlefield in a very negative way.
Yeah, exactly. It's not...
Would you ever consider getting on board with Old World with Cathay?
Oh, so there is there is the battalion Cathay bot.
Looks good.
On one of the shelves at 10.
Yeah.
And I'm like, That's my Green Goblin mask at the moment.
Yeah. Every time you walk past, hey Lawson, why don't you buy me? Well, I'd
We
like
have,
to eat.
we
this
have
week.
old worlds to conquer.
Yeah. We haven't conquered the new or even current world.
So we haven't conquered shit.
Yeah.
The only thing we've conquered is my credit card bill.
To be fair though, it's a beautiful looking army, and I'm glad that they're putting some new life into it.
It makes me happy to be wrong, because I was really... We're kind of just going to leave old world to the side.
Yeah.
But with this new sort of match play book that they brought out, the new errata,
Yeah.
Cathay actually getting a release, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that's good. You know, I like this.
Would you be tempted, or are you basically just like, I'm gonna stick with mine for the long haul?
I think I'm going to stick with where I am for the long haul, because one, it's another game system.
And it does play very differently from what we're used to.
Yeah, and it plays very differently. I mean, I do like the idea, because it soothes the lizard's brain in me to see things in rank and file.
Yeah.
But like I said, it would have to learn the game, and try and find other people to play the game, know what the community's like
Yeah.
in the area at the moment. So I think also space is a factor. I mean, I'm currently at the moment trying to offload surplus Warhammer as it is.
Yeah.
With very little success.
Yeah.
So I don't have this for an old army right now. But maybe somewhere down the line, I think it's a vanity project. It's like with my like Heresy for me is more of a vanity project.
Yes.
I'm very excited for 3.0. I really like the Saturnine box. It looks amazing.
It's going up for pre-order next week, isn't it?
Yes, this Saturday it goes up for pre-order.
I won't lie. There was like a little bit of like sad robot noises when, you know, I was expecting a call from Mr. GW. Fortunately, the call never came. But still. But just say the word, Lawson. If you are subtly hinting that you would like Cathay-related presents or birthdays and Christmases ad infinitum, then just let us know. Because we can always help you start one box at a time. Like,
Don't do that. That's not a gift.
it's a death sentence.
It's like, don't do that. That's a death sentence, and like both emotionally and physically. Because I think if any more large boxes of nebulous models and systems turn up at my house, my partner Marie will skin me.
Yeah, we've had the conversation with Kerry, and it was like a genuine, like, had to fight my case of like not being a one-in, one-out household. I was like, it doesn't work like that. I'm really sorry.
I mean, in fairness to Marie, like she doesn't get on my case for anything. It's usually like
Kerry. It's just once or twice.
It's usually one of those things where she just goes, and what are you going to do with that, and where is it going? Now, I am the Tetris king of plastic crap.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you saw my old room.
Oh, it was incredible. I honestly didn't believe that you'd fit so much stuff in there, because you were like, it felt like you were pulling levers and bookcases were moving, and it was like I was in blueprints. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, and then just without fail. It was the fact, I think what really floored people with it was that I knew exactly where everything was as well.
Yes, without fail, you could point to a corner as it materialized out of thin air and be like, and this is where I keep all of my, God, do you remember your fire slayers? Like, it was just like, yeah, just got them.
Yeah, well, people would ask, like, you know, if anybody was like, oh, I've wanted to paint this, or like, oh, I've been thinking about this army and things, and I'm like, well, I can help you with that. Like, third shelf down, pull the book.
It's nice to have a huge collection like that, because if you ever did want to play them, it's just nice to be able to like bust them out. And also, it's a indication of your painting progress, how you develop as a your talents and hobbies have changed.
Yeah. So, and I think at the end of the day, I think I know why. Because I really just love Age of Sigmar as a setting.
Yeah, it is your jam, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, it is. So the game has gotten better and better over the 10 years, and I've just had a wonderful time with it.
I would argue, man, from what I've heard, that it seems to get far less complaints than 40k does, and it needs less rebalancing as well. Like I don't see a lot of like data slate war scroll update stuff going out, unless they do, and I just don't see it.
They do, but it's never anything massive. Usually it's a big here and there.
Yeah. I mean, like, with the 40k stuff, you have people just being like, right, okay, cool, they're going to add in, ignore your army rule and add in a brand new one, or change the way that your army now can include 5 more units because of a huge points decrease.
Or we've changed the actual core rules.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which is, like, that's the whole thing. Actually, I was having this joke, so at Northumbrian Tin, they do every alternate Sunday. They do Spearhead Sundays. They go down and play some Spearhead, and the new Sand and Bone pack came out a little while ago for the new Spearhead season, and we were having a bit of a laugh because with it, the rules say that you have to pick like 2 specific terrain pieces to deploy.
Yeah.
One is a short wall and a long fence. The other one is a long wall and a short fence.
Yep.
Now, rules-wise, they are exactly the same.
Yep.
One is a small terrain feature, one is a large terrain feature. So the large terrain feature has cover, obscuring, unstable. The small terrain feature has cover and unstable.
Yes.
And now my friend Andy was like saying, oh, well, actually one set must be better than the other.
Because otherwise, why would they... Yeah.
Why would you do that? And things, because no, they're just exactly the same. I think it's just they put it in there just for clarity.
Yeah.
He goes, well, no, because you can't see through this, like the small wall, you can't see through. And I was like, but it doesn't have the obscuring rule. So you technically can see through it.
Yes, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. And he goes, no, but it's like, but it's a wall. You physically.
Contagion in retreat. Continue.
Oh,
Andy, you are the exact reason why 40k has L-shaped buildings.
Yes, because the fact that we
Everything
cannot
looks
trust
shit.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, because just like that, you've looked at 2 mechanically identical pieces and straight away gone, the block wall's better than the fence.
Yeah.
And that's why Age of Sigmar terrain looks cool as shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they just go, right, it's got the following rules, that's it. It doesn't matter whether you've put down a wall or a fence. Like, visually, they can look completely different mechanically. And I think that's the big problem with like 40k's battlefields I've seen.
If you come here, I've just unlocked something, by the way.
Oh,
Master Skull. It is a... it doesn't do anything, it's just another little additional collectible that they've added into the game.
Goblins!
It's annoying because there's actually one in every level, but that's the only one that I know how to get. And I've played this game a lot. And I probably should just look up a guide for it, but as Ryan was saying earlier, some people who play this game, they don't want to play it for the collectibles and the secrets and stuff like that. They just want to play it to just run through as fast as they can without the team, and then that's it.
It's one of those things that I've found with, like, I think it's our sort of, like, area of fandom enjoyment.
Yeah.
Is that there is always going to be an element that wants to optimize the fun out of it.
Yeah. It's like for what reason?
Yeah. Well, like I said, just to go back, like, on the 40k things like that, it's like people took the rules of 10th edition, which I'm not saying that they were perfect by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
But within such a quick amount of time, they broke them over their knees so quickly that now the entire game is a bit skewed.
Very much so. And like, don't get me wrong, I love 10th edition in where it is now. I love not having to do the actions of 9th edition. That was a rough time for me. I hated that. But I also like the fact that you still have the technical flexibility offered up by all of the different detachments. What I'd love to see, though...
Love detachments.
I would love to see the granularity come back in terms of if you want to take a plasma rifle or plasma special weapon, it's going to cost you an extra 10 points. You shouldn't be able to get every single special weapon that your unit has to offer for free, because it does just make some units incredibly overpowered.
And then it becomes like, well, the upgraded version.
Sorry, you cut out a little bit there.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, and with stuff like that, the upgraded version of your unit, like the bells and whistles, always becomes the pick.
Yeah. And I just can't figure out why they even include them as options, because it's a case of why would you take anything else?
I mean, I think it's to be slightly backwards compatible because people did build them the other way.
Yeah, I guess so.
For certain things. I think, and obviously I'm no rules writer, but I think that the answer to that is to have 2 points values for every unit.
Yep.
Whereas one is basic, it's less points, you don't get the bells and whistles.
Yep.
Then
But
you have,
everything else is.
and then, I don't know, you can call it elite or veteran.
Yeah, see, there you go. You've immediately made it more appealing to me, because then you get everything or nothing, but you get cheaper points and you can run more of them. Absolutely love that idea.
Yeah, you know, maybe there's some bonus to taking a basic version, and then there's and obviously the points drawback, but you get the bells and whistles of the veteran.
Show what we're doing. Judging legs breakers, we leave off.
Yeah, I like that idea. I really do.
How do we do that?
And I think that would clear up a lot of, because like I know I probably am in the minority. I can't be asked to
No, it's
point
fair.
score crack because it's like, oh, I've got 5 points left over, I'll give them crack. I'm never going to use the crack grenades. I can't.
Yeah, I'll forget about them.
I'm going to forget about me.
Oh dear. There we go, right into its butt. I tell you, sometimes you get those beasts and Nurgles in just the right spot, and you annihilate them.
Yeah.
Other times, they'll catch you like in a really rubbish corridor, and you will die so quickly. Oh, sounds like we've got another one coming. Nope. Oh, that's a horde. Oh yeah. Well, touch wood, we are doing quite well at this one. And I actually forgot to change it off of the shock troop corner, so we are actually still facing the increased numbers.
Oh, well, look at us go.
I mean, I tell you what, if there's an achievement in this game for well, not an achievement, but like a special thing for killing X number of flamers, and there is you are racking them up. I tell you that much. Oh no, he's been grabbed. Get off of him. There we go. There we go. Oh, another hound. God damn hounds escape my wrath. Come back, stop. Oh my god, stay still. There we go. So, what are you... So you're doing the Gundam at the moment. Gunpla,
Yep.
sorry.
Yeah.
And how big is your collection of that now?
So I've got a fair number of them. I think it's, I'm going to say about between 5 and 10.
Nice, man.
Really
That's pretty
got.
good.
Some of them are sort of just like boxed away at the moment. I've got a couple on display. So I've got like those really nice real grade RX-78, which is like the OG Gundam.
Yeah.
That's just on my desk. It's just above my computer. Come on, it there. Very cool. I've got the Thunderbolt full armor Gundam.
Yeah.
Again, very cool.
Is there like a game that goes along with it? Or are these,
No. They're
this
just
is just for
model kits.
collections?
This is just They're just cool model kits to build and display. So I've got like some like action bases for them as well, so I can like pose them in place and have them out of place. But there is a Gundam model game coming later, possibly this year, maybe next year.
Ah, okay.
Called Gundam Assemble. It was announced last year.
Yeah.
The details have been non-existent. Nobody knows anything about it. As model, and we're pretty sure the game is played on a hex grid.
That's it, is it?
That is basically it. I think it was Games Expo and a few other places were giving away like little sort of taster models.
Oh, cool.
Which is quite cool. But the new Gundam card game that I thought I was talking about before.
Yeah.
There's two versions of the starter decks. There's the standard version and there's the assemble version, which is coming with exclusive Gundam assemble models.
Oh, cool.
So they're going to be for the Gundam assemble game whenever it comes out.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Yeah, so I will definitely be getting into Gundam assemble because Gundam miniatures game, I'm in there.
Yep.
The assemble miniatures though are grey plastic, so they do need painting.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So they're going to get you back in then. Are there
Yeah.
are there lots of different factions to go from, or just sort of
Well, there's a couple of different there's loads of different factions, 40 different series. So like I said, with details thin on the ground with the actual what the Gundam miniatures games like,
Excellent varmints.
nobody quite knows how it's all going to work.
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of these things with them being so. And this is the first time Bandai's ever done a miniature game.
So they're being really cagey about it then.
So they're being really cagey about it, which like it's a one or the other situation. Either Bandai's got the rules sewn up,
Yep.
and they're like, it's tight, it's ready to go, we're fine, we'll just release them when we're ready. Or
Oh,
they
help
are
me! I
so-
fell.
Oh no! Or they're so dog shit that they are still working on them.
Oh yeah. And do we think that that might be the case?
I'm not too sure. Bandai have a good record of making play, so I can.
Head over to this bit.
Oh, here we go.
Just it's a lot easier to defend this door. Oh dear, I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people. Let's throw some big bombs. Let's throw some big bombs. There we go. Well, if so I'm imagining that they'll probably bring out like a big starter set for it, and there is more than enough Gundam variants in order to like keep that going for like quite a long time.
Oh my god, there's 45 years of Gundam media to go through.
Yeah.
Like they'll never run out of like models, like different mobile suits and different armors and things like that.
Right, I'm in the lift. Oh, there's some big boys coming. I love it. Thodo is just basically like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna kill everyone. Also, I know it's very late, but hello, Godrak. Hell yeah. 3 successful missions, man. Back to back to back. I got enough time for one more big bad boy as well, and then that will basically see us through.
Yeah, let's go to the quartet.
Now the question is, do we want to up the difficulty for the final one?
I think we're at a good level here. I think
Absolutely fine with me. Absolutely fine.
Don't want to get too jazzy.
Yeah, if we go too jazzy, then we run the risk of having the final one be a downbeat, downtrodden. Oh well. See you later, guys. Bye.
Yeah, or I guess one of those things where we get like 15 minutes in, and then it's
That's
and we
always
lose, and you're like, we don't have time for another one.
yeah, that is always a shame when that happens. However, what I will do is I'm going to try a different variant of my class. And I just want to see which one is going to be best for this final one here. Ooh, yeah, okay, let's try this one then. So I'm going for one with the dog I now have again. It will explode with the remote detonation. It will jump onto... these people here. And I've got the Castigator stance, which means that I cannot run, but I get 80% reduced damage taken while I'm in the Castigator stance. Which is pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Nuncio Aquila for my...
It's really, really useful. When you're standing in it, it heals your toughness level, your little shield back up to full pretty much instantly. And when enemies walk into it, they get a massive debuff on that one there. So it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Right, just need to quickly head to the forge, and then for the final one, we shall run and gun. Those are the two options.
It should be cared for.
The only options that are worth talking about.
Indeed. Right then, let us go then, brother, for one final time. Special event. That's what I want. Booyah! There we go.
Not as yet, but we shall see.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be a good one to end it on. And you'll see here that I'm in another lovely outfit, which is just the same outfit but red. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at me. And my dog, Skinner.
But you don't have a fancy cape like me.
I don't, unfortunately, and I need to get one more penance in order to unlock that, and I really want that cape. It just looks nice. I like your dog as well. He is as metal as you can go. Oh, you're trying to pet him. You were trying to pet him before we leave it. I am ready, brother. Let us.
Let's get cracking with the knacking.
Indeed.
I assume you all have guns and crack.
Yeah. And until we find them, we will go under that assumption.
You'll be raiding it. Secure the area, identify the gear, and get it aboard the retrieval bound.
So today this builder guy came over and he was like sanding down the countertop in our kitchen because we're getting it all re-lacquered. He's like, guys, I can't stress this enough. Don't use the kitchen much tonight because if you leave any like stains or anything out, like I won't be able to get it off. Like it's down to its core. It's got no protection whatsoever at the moment. I'll come back and re-lacquer it tomorrow. And I was like, oh no, can't to get a takeaway. Oh, what a shame.
Oh no.
What a bloody shame.
Bloody shame.
I've just seen that Kerry suggested burgers, and I'm like, yeah, the king.
Burger.
Can I please have one burg?
Just a cemetery borg.
Because I've been an arm with pizzas at the moment. I like the idea of takeaway pizza. Yeah, I don't live near anyone that's good. Like Domino's, meh. Pizza Hut literally doesn't exist around us. Papa John's, racist. But and only
He's not with the company anymore. They did kick him out.
I'm joking. But it is just very.
In case you were denying yourself.
Yeah. And I used to like the Papas, but then one day gave me a bad belly, and I've just never been able to go back to it.
You see, we've got a Papa John's sort of semi-close to us,
Yeah.
and they've always got some kind of deal or something going on.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the Papa John's pizza occasionally.
I feel like if you're a pizza joint and you don't have a deal on, then are you really even a pizza joint? Are you actually just a scam?
Yeah. Are you a front for something else?
Oh, see, I like this this loadout that we've got here. 1 Ogryn and 3 Arbites. That is a good mix. Although now I'm gonna have to, like, in the final game, get used to a new loadout. So let's see what we got. Go on then, Skinner, keep going. That's it. Crush, kill, and/or destroy. Nice. That's it, Skinner. Chomp 'em good. Chomp 'em real good. Oh, I can hear the constant clicking of
Explosives.
yeah, it's not a fun sound.
I've got, as an Ogryn with a wide, as an Ogryn player with a wide sweep, just got so used to that noise, it's lost all meaning.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah. So it's going to explode. Whatever.
I love the fact that as the Ogryn, you can kind of just walk through so much damage, can't you?
Yeah. I am a bit squishier as an RB, but I still feel pretty hard as nails.
Yeah. It is a great class, don't get me wrong. It's just so flexible for what you need.
is very good. And I'm very surprised that like today's patch did not come with any sort of like nerf.
Yeah. I feel like they want to get as many people hooked on it as possible before they drop it up. But also, same thing with like Helldivers. Like, what is the actual point of nerfing a PvE game?
But I think sometimes it's like you need to have a challenge.
Yes.
Otherwise, why play the game?
But I also love the idea of just like, oh, just let people have their fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think there is a fine line. I think some
Oh dear me.
tweak some stuff. Like there's been times where I've like played like Payday 2,
Yeah.
and I've discovered like weapon combinations or perk loadouts and things like that that have made me functionally invincible.
Yeah.
And you go, that's not as fun.
Yeah, not the intended play.
No, like, you know, the thrill of Payday 2 to like not get shot and
Yeah.
to get the thrills going and what have you. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to run around in circles and like not give a shit.
Now, are you still playing it? Or have you had much fun with it? Oh shit!
haven't
Sorry,
played it.
I've just realized. Just checked over the chat. Sorry, Francois. He said that they would jump in and play with us, and I've just like completely missed all of that. And then he's sad. Said, "Guess I'll just go solo with some bots." We'll next time we have a free space opened up, we'll probably put in some. We'll open it up like a fourth spot because we usually only do the three of us. And I did quite like actually playing with fans and viewers. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying before I rudely interrupted.
Yeah, so I haven't played Payday 2.
Online. Data stream.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I was a bit disappointed with Payday 3. It kind of just killed the...
Have they fixed it yet? Is it in a state that's worth playing?
I have no idea. I've not checked back.
It does feel like with a game like that, you only really get one chance. Because like the community is so diehard for Payday 2.
Well, yeah, and they release like so much DLC and so much free content.
Yeah.
And the game, Payday 2 is so massive that it's like, okay, you're making Payday 3, you really have to make a sequel.
Yeah. You have to make something that is not just a worthy successor. It has to almost come in content rich enough to sustain the people who are going to blitz through it day one. Because that is my biggest worry with GTA 6. It's like that game is going to probably look fantastic and have some amazing moments in it, but the people don't realise that GTA Online was so bare bones when it started, and where it is now is such a different beast that I just don't think that the online contingent is going to live up to people's expectations. Like the single player will, but the online multiplayer, which many people will play it for, will just be like, oh, I'm done with everything. Like in a day.
Yeah, I can see people absolutely like annihilating.
Well, there's people who are already out there saying that they've done and seen everything that's worth doing Death Stranding 2. And I'm just like, oh, right, okay, that game came out, what, like, yesterday, the day before, like, whatever.
Yeah, it came out like a week and a half ago, if that. Like,
A satisfying elimination.
Oh, sorry, Francois. We were just saying that we'll probably apologies to you to start with for missing your message, but also that we will probably keep a fourth spot open for guests in a future stream when we get it all going. We get old B-boy back in. I'd like to see Mikey on this as well. I know it's been a long ass while for him though with this game.
yeah.
I imagine that he would just be like, "Here up, lads. What's this game about?" Like,
What is a Darktide?
yeah. No! Not without my Ogrin. Not without Dazbog. I love that Ogrin names are so close to Orc names. It's like the legally distinct Temo edition. It's not Gazgul, it's Gaz. Kill.
No, it's just gas.
Yeah, it's just gas.
It's just...
Oh my god, the amount of grenades they're throwing down there.
In fact,
God damn it. God, stop burning everything.
not professional.
Packing
Oh.
with the fire.
I hear a big boy. Where is big boy? Here is big boy. Skidder. Stun it. Stun it, Skidder. Stun it, Skidder. That's it, Skidder. I'll just do nothing. Yeah. Oh, nice one, Turner. That's 2 beasts of Nurgle that you've killed today. Tasty.
Jeez, the Emperor protects, but the grenades also do damage.
Yes, they do. The grenades are so useful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, the ones you get as the veteran, very cool, massive amounts of damage. But the time delay on them is a killer. Ooh. That's a lot of flamethrowers. That's so many flamethrowers. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm gonna die. No, I'm okay. I got stuck in a corridor with 4 flamethrowers. I thought that was gonna be all she wrote for me then. Yes, Skinner, yes. Good dog.
Maybe snacks for you later.
Nice little bit of scoobles. God damn, I love having a dog. It is... I mean, it was fun playing without it for a little bit, but it is just so much nicer to have somebody grab onto all the enemies for you.
Yeah, you just see a specialist in the background. You're like, kill him.
Yes, he is dead now. Yes.
So put the jaws to him, medium style.
Yeah. I love that. That's such a Lawson phrase, that, because I've never heard it before you.
It's from Metalocalypse.
Oh, is that where it's from?
Yeah,
Wait, is Metalocalypse? Am I right in thinking that's where the band Deathlock is from?
it is. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And aren't
It's-
they actually playing as a real band as well?
Have done for years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Brendan Small and his touring band.
Brendan Small medium style feels like a thing.
Yeah. He has another, because when there was like a rights issue.
A rights issue?
Yeah,
Oh,
so like
he didn't own
adults.
Deathclock.
Yeah, he didn't own Deathclock, or like he could still tour as Deathclock and play Deathclock songs, but he couldn't release new music under Deathclock.
Ah, fair.
It was owned by Adult Swim.
Kind of makes sense, I guess.
So he ended up, there was like an unofficial like Deathclock next album that he did called Galacticon,
Right.
and that's got some pretty good. It's mainly instrumental.
Ah,
Pretty-
fair enough.
It's pretty good stuff. But then they did get the rights back to do the second film, which is pretty good. I think it's a good end.
Oh, it's like the final, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. My knowledge on the band, as you can tell, is low. I didn't even know that there was a film. And not,
There's-
let alone a second.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the boots to a medium style. Yeah, it's when the episode turns up at Mordhouse.
Yeah.
And he's crying, and they're like their band manager. It's like they're there. Understand? Yes, we'll take care of you. And then he just whispers, "Put the boots to him, medium
I
style."
love that. That's so good.
And it just jump cuts to like the Mordhouse guards just kicking the shit out of Roxo.
I love that.
And it's just, yeah, sometimes stuff like that just like sticks in your head. So now it's just like, say that a lot. I'm just like, yeah, put the boots to him, medium style.
I mean, for me, it's like I will always say, without fail, any opportunity, pass me my patching trowel, because it's one of my absolutely ingrained Simpsons quotes. Pass me my patching trowel, boy. It's not even funny, but that's why I remember it more than
Yeah.
anything else.
It's always funny that it's just like little things that like stick in your head. Like there's one that's been in my head for probably close to about 20 years now. Snowman Liar.
Yeah.
And it's from Robbie. It was from like one of the Robbie the Reindeer specials.
Oh right, okay. That's not where I thought you were going.
Yeah, so like I can't even remember like which one at this point, but it's from a Robbie the Reindeer special in which like there's some kind of like snow Olympic, like Winter Olympics going on.
Yeah.
And Ali McCoist is like doing a celebrity like guest voice for a snowman that's like commentating the Olympics.
Right, okay.
And throughout the entire sort of thing, he's been making these like wild claims, and then his like co-commentator goes, "You never did any of those things," and he just goes, "Ah, no, I'm a big snowman liar."
Oh, that's so good. I love that.
And so just the phrase "snowman liar."
Yeah, it's
like,
just become ingrained.
yeah. To the point where I was like, I've said it at work, I've said it in things.
It has become you.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a big snowman liar.
Okay, I have one of the things. I've already dropped in 2. I am hurt quite badly though. Come on, let's go. There's the 3rd one. And so where's the last container going to be then? Did we even open this side? Do we have it? Does somebody have the ammo? I can't see it.
I'll keep checking.
It must be that there's another bit in there. I'll come in after you. Oh, actually, I'm with Judge Dredd. You've gone the other side, haven't you? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Oh, there's 2 more to open up here, and nope. Oh, it's not in here. Must be your side. Yeah, I think it's been marked on our map now.
Yep, found it.
Excellent. Right, okay. All 3 of us are over here, though, which isn't helpful to you, so we're making our way downtown to you.
Walking fast, faces past, and you're homebound.
Cool. Love it. Like it. Oh, there's literally no one in your way. What an anticlimactic ending. That is a very... it's like... it's so tense every other second, and now it's just like, yeah, just walk in and just come there, and then you're done.
Is it right this way, sir?
Yeah, well, okay, done. And the button has been pushed. And, yeah, time to get out of it then. There we go. Right, well, that's that done then. Nice. Well done, Turner. That was all you, that one. Hey, a quartet of successful missions there. We absolutely nailed that one. Absolutely nailed it, mate. Right. Well, that is going to be our stream for today, friends, because I've got to get off and get some cooking done. By that, I mean go eat some burger. But I want to give a massive thank you to Lawson for joining me here on the Monday Night War. It's always good to play with you, my friend, and always a pleasure to speak to you in general. Give yourself a little plug on where people can find you and what you're up to.
I'm up to a whole lot of not much really, if I can help it. But you can find me on Instagram, Blue Sky at Crafting Kaiju, all one word.
Hell yeah, and you can follow me over on Instagram and Blue Sky, where I'm at RetroJoe, but the O is a 0. I won't be streaming on this coming Wednesday. Unfortunately, I have some work that I need to attend to. Hush, hush, nod, nod. And I will be back the week after with Beanie for the Monday Night War, and then a regular stream back to normal with hopefully the gang. Maybe streaming something new. Maybe we'll be doing something else. Maybe we'll be playing more Darktide because I am an addict. I know. But until then, take care of yourself. Have a great rest of your week, and we will both speak to you soon. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
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 Blah, blah.